Okay, welcome to my college reaction video. I recorded my college reactions to opening my decisions to, I believe, around 10 different schools. Um, you will, I don't remember all the names on the top of my head, but you see all of them. Just a little heads up, I got into three other schools that were all safety schools, which are UT Austin, UT Dallas, and University of Houston. Um, I didn't really record them because in Texas, if you are in the top 10% of your class, or 6% for UT Austin, you get automatic admission into the school. So right after I hit submit, I knew I got into the school. So that's why you don't have that reaction video. But other than that, let's go. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna get it, buddy boy.
We have to do the thing. It's like today's March 20th.
Today's March 20th, 6:01 p.m. I'm gonna check Notre Dame. I don't think I'm gonna get in, but we'll see.
Wait, you're recording right now? Oh my god.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh my god, I'm in Team's vlog. Hi.
What is? Okay. Okay. Oh. Status update. I got it! I got in!
Period? Oh my god, wait. You go on tap the vlog. Wait, how much egg did you get? Oh my god.
Oh my gosh, I made it to Notre Dame. Okay, welcome back. Today is March 25th, 5:08 Central Time. Emory and Vanderbilt just released their decision 10 minutes ago, or 8 minutes ago. And we're gonna check. I hope I get it in. I'm not expecting the most from Vanderbilt. I'm hoping I get into Emory. I just woke up from my nap, so I'm currently out of it. Yeah, I didn't get in. Yay. Okay, Emory. Next. Nope, didn't make it to Emory.
Sit down.
Today is March 26th. It's also Ivy Day, but how's the date? USC released their decisions. I'm gonna check. I'm gonna check my results. Okay. I don't think I'm gonna get in. I got it! I got in!
South California.
We're going LA! Hello kids. Okay, so we're back at 8:37 p.m. on March 26th Ivy Day. I just got home from work. Recap. USC got in. Yay. Here I'm gonna hold my Notre Dame acceptance letter just for good luck. You know, give up the good trend. So now we're checking Tufts, UPenn, Columbia, Brown, and Yale. We're gonna open Tufts first because I know I probably won't get in considering I didn't turn in their supplements. So, but we're still gonna check just to be just for.
Wait, why are you recording this?
On my on my Mac, and I have my two friends here with me. Okay, let's see. Tufts. What's the website? Okay. And then after that, we're gonna check Yale, the UPenn, then Columbia, then Brown, because Brown is my number one choice. And Yale is probably the lowest of those four. Send the white pass. I remember my password. Oh, it's taking a while. Oh, okay. I think we're in. I hope it's recording. Okay, it is recording. No. It's not letting me log in. Okay. Okay, now I'm in. Okay. Listen. Yeah, I did not make it in, but it's okay. Now let's check Yale. Publication status 14. Oh shoot. Yeah, I did not make it in to Yale. Okay. Okay. Now we go to UPenn. If all else failed, I still have USC. And I can't find the
Are we allowed to talk during this video, or are we gonna ruin it?
You can talk. You can talk.
Okay, yeah, because I was gonna say I was like, I don't know if I should be quiet or if I should. I know this is so awkward.
Yeah, just talk. I mean, it doesn't matter.
In the background. Wait, Tina, are you posting this on YouTube or something?
You
Yeah,
know
that's
it.
what he was doing.
You know it. I can't find the application for UPenn. Okay, UPenn. I had a really good interview for UPenn. But I'm not getting my hopes up. But that interview, I like that interview. But I made it to Penn. I got to Penn. I got to Penn.
I'm so proud of you.
No way.
That's crazy.
No way.
Oh my God, my boy's an Ivy boy. Oh my God.
I'm Ivy bound.
Oh my God.
Okay, so Columbia.
Oh my God, Tian, that's so good. Can we go back? Oh my God, I'm so proud of you. Oh my God, he has Notre Dame, USC, and now UPenn.
For Columbia, the iffy thing is that my supplement could go good or bad.
Why?
Yeah, I didn't make it to Columbia.
It doesn't matter because you have Penn and USC. Yeah, you're set. You're set.
But
yeah,
now it's the heartbreaking part because now it's my number one school, Brown.
Wait, did you have an interview for this one?
Yes, I actually did, and I actually liked the interview. So we shall see, but I don't know.
Wait, what was the acceptance rate for?
Yeah, I didn't make it into Brown.
I'm sorry, Tina.
It's okay. It's okay. At least I made it into one Ivy.
That's still really good.
Okay.
And you applied to how many? 4?
Huh?
You applied to how many?
4.
That's still so good to be I got accepted to an Ivy League school. What did you do? Nothing. Oh my gosh. So are you going to California or are you going to the colonies?
I have no clue, but tomorrow is Stanford. Tomorrow is Stanford, and then Monday is Rice. So.
Oh, you applied to Rice?
Yeah.
Would you go to Rice?
I don't know. Oh, I made it to UPenn.
Oh my gosh, that's so good.
It used to be my number one Ivy, but then, stuff happened.
Oh my gosh, Tian, you made it to the league. Oh my God.
So it's 5:06 p.m. on March 27th, 2020. Rice decision just came out, and I have not checked. I'm not sure if I hoping for Rice or not. It is my home. It's my state, not state school, but it's like the state university, the private university that the only private university that I applied to that I live in. So yeah. So let's check. I don't have any. Not like I don't know how to say it, but I don't think I will be too disappointed if I don't get into, because with all of the past schools that I got into, I'm okay if I don't get into Rice. One good thing about Rice is that I could just stay close to home, but then, yeah, we shall see. But I won't be too sad if I don't make it in. Yeah, I didn't make it in, but it's okay. Yeah, I didn't make it into Rice, and that's okay. Bye-bye. Okay, so last decision in my college application process. It's currently 6:02 on the same day, March 27th. So we're checking Stanford today. Again, not much hope. I don't really care if I make it into Stanford. It was mostly a school that I applied to maximize my chances during the initial Questbridge match. Obviously, I didn't get matched, but yeah. So now I'm gonna check it. I don't think I'm gonna make it in, especially during the interview process. I turned them down because at that time I was just like constantly doing college stuff and interviews and stuff, and it just got a little too much. Like I was overwhelmed at that point, so I turned down the Stanford interview, and yeah, so now we shall see. And I'm not gonna say it. Yeah, I didn't make it in, and it's okay. Let me see. Where's that? Yeah. So yeah, we didn't make it in. That's okay. I already have two schools that I got into that I really like, which is USC and UPenn. But however, I'm still waiting on financial aid packages and everything before I can make my final decision. So yeah. Okay, so just a little recap from everything. I know my reactions were kind of anticlimactic at most. I'm not an emotional person. I don't really get sad in public a lot. I think the fact that it took so long for all of these decisions to come out, especially like late March, I kind of accepted that I was gonna go to my state school. So I was gonna be happy, obviously I would be happy getting into these schools, but I would be okay if I didn't make it in. So that's where the lack of disappointment is coming from. I also think my acceptances aligned in a very nice way in that I didn't get disappointed with my rejections because I didn't think that I was going to get into any of these schools. So with Notre Dame coming out, I got a lot of confidence through that. And then I was going to be like, okay, I have another option, like a real good option. And I was like, it's okay if I don't get into the other schools. And then Ivy Day came and I got to USC at work at like 2 p.m. I believe. I forgot when it came out officially, but 4:30. I actually have no clue, but I got into USC, and that was my second, number 2, out of my overall listing. So I was really happy that I got in. So my mood was really high, and I didn't really, I don't know how to say it, but I was really okay if I didn't get into any of the Ivies or the other two after that. But then I was checking, and I was surprisingly got into UPenn, and then at first I got rejection to Yale, but that was okay. Like, that wasn't really my top Ivy. I mainly applied to maximize my Questbridge chances, which is why I applied to so many schools. Then I got accepted to UPenn. At first, UPenn was my number 1 choice. Some stuff changed, but that doesn't need to be explained. It's just my personal feelings towards the school. And then to Columbia. At first, after the initial match came out, Columbia was my number 1 choice. And I was really disappointed that I wasn't able to transfer my application to early decision, early action. I forgot which one they had, but because they would send you a letter saying if you'd like to move to early action or early decision, follow through with this email and follow the instructions. However, the email went straight into my promotions tab. So when I was checking my primary emails and then the spam folder, and it wasn't in there at all. And then the day right after the deadline came out, the day after the deadline, I saw that the letter was stuck in my promotions tab. So I emailed them, and they said that it was out of their hands, so that they can't do anything. So I was like, okay, that's fine. But I guess it was a blessing in disguise, because I was watching more and more videos, and the core curriculum, especially when I was preparing my interview for Brown, the core curriculum sounded not fun, let's say that, compared to the open curriculum. So then when I was interviewing for Brown, I really fell in love with the school, and then it became my number 1 choice. So when I got rejected to Brown, it did hurt a little bit, but I was still on the adrenaline rush from UPenn. So yeah. So then the next day came was Rice and Stanford. I was honestly complacent at that point. So I didn't really mind Rice. One of the main reasons why I was okay with not being in there, because I really wanted to go outside of Texas, because I live in Texas, and I just wanted to leave the state. So I was happy about that. Stanford, I mainly applied just to maximize my chance again. I do want to go to school in Cali, but I know that it would have been expensive, and I didn't have my hopes up a lot, considering they have the lowest acceptance rate, I believe, in the U.S. Plus, the campus itself is actually pretty secluded from everything else. Even though it's near Silicon Valley, it's still kind of closed off. If you're from Texas, it's kind of like College Station with Texas A&M, and I'd rather be closer to the city to experience more stuff throughout college. So yeah, and now it's almost 3 weeks, I believe, after, I don't know my time anymore, 2 weeks, a week, or 2 weeks, 3 weeks, I don't know, but it's been a while since all the decisions came out, and I was waiting for my financial aid packages to come out, and out of the 3 Questbridge schools that I got into, the ranking goes as USC, UPenn, and then Notre Dame. I got UPenn's financial aid package right when decisions came out, so I had that option. And I was really waiting for USC to reply to me in order to really make sure that USC is where I want to go. But a few days ago, today is April 9th, I believe. I don't know the date anymore. April 8th. And I got my package April 6th, which is the Monday. And with my plans on going to grad school, I'm not going to say medical because things can change, but with grad school in my plan, I could not afford to take out as many loans as USC will require of me to attend there. So without further ado, I committed as of April 6th, right when USC financial aid package came, and I had to just talk about it, think about it. I officially committed to the University of Pennsylvania. So I will be attending school at UPenn in Philadelphia in the fall, and I hope to see anyone that might be watching this, to see them in Philadelphia in the fall. And yeah, so bye-bye.